Hi everyone, I am Nu-Trix the Synth Guy, and today I'm talking about LittleBits Korg partnership, where they have this really cool piece of modular introduction box. You might not know LittleBits, but LittleBits has been building educational pieces that helps kids create and understand science. It could be something about physics, about electricity, about motors, about programming them. Some of them even connect to the computer. It's really cool what they create. And when they started to look into making stuff for sound, well, they partnered up with Korg. What you have in this is you have 12 modules. And it's a really cool thing. You've got, the box is really nice itself. You've got a little booklet with a lot of explanation, and it's really well laid out with graphic explaining how it works, showing you how to set up everything to create this type of instrument. And it's just a cool little package itself. If you look at the different modules, they have actually, let's come closer and do one of them so you understand what this is, okay? So what you have here, you have these little boxes, the little modules. This one is envelope, attack and decay. You can see that, okay? You have, this one is the filter, the cutoff and the peak, or the resonance. You have oscillator. I have a choice here of saw, square, just here there's a little switch, okay, and then you can tune it. This is the fine tuning, and this is the coarse tuning, okay. What else do we have? Another oscillator, two of them, same thing, okay. We have here a random, so noise, or a random voltage, so depending which one you want. We have also a keyboard, so these are the keyboard keys. You have the octave you can play. You can be in key mode hold or press. So hold, you just press one and it stays. It's a monophonic keyboard. You have the output, and you have here you have the trigger output. So you get the trigger, so you could also trigger an envelope, and you got the pitch, so CV and gate. Okay, you have a delay, so basically just the echo effects if you want. You've got the time and the feedback. You have the power itself. So power can be attached to, where is it? To this, or to the wall itself. And you have also on-off power, so you would need to connect this here, and I would need to, they even have their own batteries. This is really cool. And you would have to connect it here to have, and it all works on 9-volt batteries. So what else do we have? We have the speaker, so you have some result that we can hear. You have the volume of the speaker, okay. You have the audio input goes here. There's output also there, so it could even after the speaker you can even send it to somewhere and keep up the movement or the action and sound. You also have a headphone out, which is also a line. Well, we can use it just for a line out if you want also. We have a micro sequencer, with 4 steps sequencer. You have the speed, and you have the type of clock, speed, step, or speed. So you can actually play with different. We'll try them. We'll see what it does. And we have this one here, which is the mix. This is the volume. So you can have two. Let's say I'm going to disconnect these things. You can have 2 sources here sent into one mix. So you could, for example, combine 2 oscillators, and then the result could be here. You can hear that result. And you have this one here, which is just basically a split. They call it split. You got 1 signal, becomes 2 signals here, and then you can attach to something. So it's really just a splitter. Okay? Okay, so let's, just for the fun of making a sound, a module, we'll go in and we'll look at one of their suggestions, which is let's say, synthesizer with the work. So keyboard, split, controls 2 oscillators, mix back into a mix, you get an envelope, you get a filter, you get a delay, and it's done. Okay, let's try that. So you get the power at the end. You start with the power, of course. This goes into the keyboard. Just basically go like that. You just snap them. Then you get the splitter. So I'm going to split the signal, which is a CV signal. Sorry, this end here. Okay. Then we're going to go to the 2 oscillators. So this one here. Oops. Like this. Number 2 and number 1. Okay. 2 oscillators, and you want them to be combined, so we can actually mix them. Mix 1 and mix 2. So we're going to mix the volume of each one here. Then this, so these are my 2 oscillators here. This will go into the envelope. Envelope is where's the envelope? Here. Here's the envelope. And then it goes into the filter. And then we have a delay. And then we go here. Speaker. Okay. Now I would need a cable so we can actually hear what I'm doing. Let me get a cable here. I'll see what this does. Okay, let's turn it on. Do we have a volume? We have just noise for now. There's different ways to do this. It's actually fun. Let's try this something else. I'm going to get rid of that one here. Okay, sorry for the. What I'll do is I'll take the output of the trigger of the envelope, and the envelope will be triggering the filter and the let's try the trigger just for fun. I'll hook this into the sequencer, the trigger sequencer. that's it. It's I can imagine do a lot more with maybe more sequencers that control different oscillators. You can add, you know, this. You can split. I can just imagine buying like 3 boxes of these and create massive synthesizers with this. So I think it's really cool. And the option of there's other things like this thing can be a USB instead. You can even have an audio in. The USB can be sent as an audio out into the computer. There's a MIDI to this. There's a CV to gate, CV to this controller, MIDI to CV. So there's a lot of this, these other options of modules that can really bring this into the realm of a professional kit also. So the question might be just of the quality of the output here, this one here. But, you know, again, if you go through the USB instead, you might go directly to your computer. So that would be better in this case. So that's it. That's what the Korg, LittleBit Korg Synth Kit is about. 12 modules to connect, and you can make a lot of sound with that. And now this is the 12 module that comes with it. If you go on LittleBit's website, you can buy more modules. Some of them are photosensitive. Some of them are motion sensors. Some of them are controlled by MIDI, so you can convert MIDI to this signal or this signal to audio. Those are also audio in. You can buy more filters if you want. So you could really create something complex and suit your needs. And you don't need to even patch it. Well, you need to patch some stuff, but it's all about, you know, combining these together. That's the cool part. You know, this is really fun. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you ideas on how to approach modular synth or get kids to be introduced into modular synthesizers. Cheers.